Okay, so what's going on is I'm an Uncle Game 17 and we're back with NBA 2K18. I have recently uploaded the My Team video, so go and check it out. I played the first domination game against the Brooklyn Nets and I talk a little bit about the channel. Very little. And we're going to start with MyGm, which is in which this year has introduced a new feature that is a storyline, and it is called the next chapter. Setup options, we are going to put it on. What is often, well, I'm put it in when I am, yes, I will put it in when I am in the game mode directly. So okay, this is our starting team, pretty good team, and we'll hope to beast and feast. So let's wait a moment. Eugene Pettit, Mr. Pettit is a fan first, but his business interests come in very close second. He expects winning, but he also expects to turn a healthy profit. He is not concerned with how to do those two things as long as they are the end result. Importance of money 405, god damn, or 404, I don't know. Importance of team success 4, importance of team image 3, level of involvement 4, importance of franchise moral 2, level of patience 3. God damn, Eugene Pettit, god damn. Well, we're going to start the mode right now. Trainer says you are up to 36 points. Don't worry about that right now, just focus. And we say, what if the team doctor comes in and says, Bradley, uncle, I just got the MRI results. Mind you, everything I'm about to say is early, but our initial diagnosis is a full tear of the anterior cruciate ligament and partial tears of the posterior cruciate ligament and collateral cruciate ligament. God damn. We say, what does that mean? My ACL is torn. I've never even heard of those other ligaments. James Wilson says, uncle, it is very unusual to suffer injuries to these ligaments in the same knee simultaneously. The collateral cruciate ligament in particular is generally only injured due to a direct blow to the inside of the knee, which pushes it sideways when the knee gets... Thank you, James. We get the idea. Let's focus on making uncle comfortable. We will need to perform another MRI in a few days once the swelling starts to subside. Only then we will really know what we are up against. If you'll excuse me, I need to get some more opinions on these results. What does this mean for my career? How long will it take before I am back on the court? Uncle, I'm not one to sugarcoat. This isn't great. The good news is I have seen players come back from far worse than this. We are calling I think it's Agent Pettit. Yes, Mr. Pettit, the owner of the Chicago Bulls. I've just arrived. A little traffic on the way here. I should be inside in a few minutes. Uncle, I am a man that likes to capitalize on every moment and make the most of it. Let's make the most of this moment. Yes, of course, sir. I guess I want to go over what is on the agenda for today. Of course, it's your first day on the job. There will be a host of meet and greets. You can imagine the number of people in the organization that wants to meet the legendary Uncle King in person, right? Simply enough. If only that were it. The hard part will be introductory press conference with the media. We've scheduled a session at 2 p.m. to introduce you. The media around here aren't for pleasantries. They are going to come at you hard. They are going to ask you pointed questions. How you respond to those questions will lay the foundation for what you can accomplish here. Mr. Pettit, I can see Fred and Mirotic about to head into the facility. Do you mind if I catch up with them real quick and introduce myself? Please call me Eugene, and by all means, I'll see you in a few minutes. Fred, Nicola, wait up. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Uncle King, the new GM of the team. Nicola Mirotic, Mr. King, welcome. I was a huge fan of yours back in your playing days. I can't tell you how excited I am that the team hired you. I really feel like hiring a GM that has been in the league, that has gone through what it's like for us players. It will be great for organization. You will have the respect of the players. I can tell you that much. Thank you, Nicola. To be honest, I'm a big fan of yours as well. I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do together. Mr. King, it's an honor. I've been asking Mr. Pettit if you have given him any indication on if you plan on bringing in your own staff or if you like what we have going here. Fred, we haven't discussed staffing at this point. Right now, we are just in a get to know each other phase. But let me tell you, I like you. I think you're a smart guy and I know you have the respect of the players in the locker room. Coach is definitely a player's coach. He wants to win. I want to win. That's what I'm here for. That's what we are all here for, right? I'm looking forward to a big year. We have a great group of guys. I am as well. If you'll excuse me, I need to get to Mr. Pettit's office. We have a lot to go over today. Apparently, I have a big first day. Eugene, may apologize for being late. It's quite alright, Uncle. Have a seat. Why does this guy look to me like Vince Carter battle loads? He looks like Vince Carter. Okay. Hey, did Beef offer you one of her world famous chai-latte spice scones on the way in? They are out of this world. I must have missed. In fact, they have inspired me to build an app that lets you know in real time when you've added too much of an ingredient when preparing foods. It's next level stuff. We've got some kinks to work out, like how you keep your phone pointed at your batter while you're actually adding ingredients, but I think that is going to be a game changer in the food preparation business. We're calling it Baker Buddy. No comments. I have no comments. So you said you saw Fred and Mirotic on the way in. Yes, good guys. I got a chance to introduce myself, but we didn't have long to talk as I didn't want to keep you waiting long. You have plenty of time to get to know the team. Uncle, I would like to officially, in person, welcome you as the new general manager of the Bulls. While I know you don't have a lot of experience as a general manager, I've been watching you for a long time. First as a player, then as an assistant GM, I must say you're very impressive. Thank you, sir. I remember May 17th, 2011. Well, sad day that was. You were playing in Dallas, had 30 something points midway through the third quarter. 36, sir. Right as I was saying, you were dominating on both ends of the court. You showed strength and courage and tenacity and grace that night. To later find out that it would be your last time on the court breaks my heart. I know how hard players work not only just make it to the NBA, but to make it into the elite like you did. It took some time, but I've come to terms with my career. In truth, I was getting close to hanging it up anyhow. Now I don't believe that for a second. What I do believe is that the work ethic, the drive, and the dedication that made you the player you were are the exact personality traits that are going to make you an amazing GM in this league. You don't lose. I don't lose. The fans here are hungry for success. The media, they are hungry for success. Every Bulls fan wants to read one of their columns about how great the team is. When the wins stop coming, the media start looking for cracks. Cracks they can only exploit for stories, for clicks, whatever it is they strive for. Expectation as an athlete is a term I have come to understand very clearly. Let's see, it's 1:50 p.m. Uncle. In about 10 minutes you will need to perform your first act as GM, your introductory press conference. This won't be a not one, not two type of an event. The media here are tough, they are hard hitters, and they are going to ask you questions that are going to make you uncomfortable. Can you handle discomfort? I thrive in it, sir. Good, my advice, don't lie, be honest, be open, feel free to tell them what is on your mind, but protect the organization at all times. If you go out there and blow rainbows on your ears, they will eat you alive. Thank you for the advice, OG. You hired the right man and ready to show the NBA what I'm capable of. Press conference. The first question by the reporter is, Uncle, welcome. You touched on this a bit in your opening remarks, but I'm wondering if you could, tell us more about your vision for the team. What are your goals for this season and moving forward? Minor tweaks needed. I love where we are at. Between these two. Totally. Well, I know not everyone will see it this way, but I'm looking at this as a situation where we have to strip down the roster, pare it down to a core number of guys, then build it back up from scratch, basically. That can be a hard thing to hear if you're a fan, a player, an owner, anyone who cares about the well-being of the team, really, but I'm convinced it's the right move. And we're going to go about this thing the right way. We have a very specific plan for how we want to do it. First, we've got to do a great job with the draft. You can swing and miss there if you are trying to build from the ground up. Then we've got to be smart in free agency. And are we going to go after one of the premier guys? Are we going to add a few nice rotation pieces? That all depends. But we have to be smart and maintain our flexibility. I'm not going to make a move just to make a move. The biggest thing for me right now is we've got to make sure we get the right kind of guys for what we are trying to do. When you watch this team play, no matter what system we use or anything like that, I want you to be able to say, that's Bulls basketball. Uncle, any thoughts on your head coach? Will you be looking to bring in your own people, or are you happy with Coach Hoiberg and his staff? I have a ton of confidence in Fred. He's great with the players, he's great with the media, and he's one of the smartest basketball minds I've met. He's going to do a great job for us this year. Okay, so finally we are here after all the talking. Okay. And why they don't let me choose B plus? This is why they do this, man. This is trash. I wanted to bring in Luka Doncic, but well, okay, we're going to put it here, play of picture. We're going to trade finder. Nikola Mirotic, I've met you, well, in the game, you're a great guy, but we ain't going to win now mode. We're going to rebuild. So Robert Covington, okay, Robert Covington, Mirza Teletovic and Matthew Dellavedova. Now I don't want big contracts. No, Chandler Parsons, John Collins, Hassan Whiteside, are you crazy? Nicholas Batum, Derek Favors, Willie Cauley-Stein, Ines Kanter, Julius Randle, Devin Weathers, okay, Terrence Ross, Devin Harris, Tamara Carroll, oh shit, Kenneth Farid, Bojan. I ain't liking a lot these offers, but there are some that are interesting, to say the least. I think this trade could be realistic in my eyes, because yes, he's playing very good for them and all of that, but he's 24 years and Nikola is 26, and then we get a sparring contract in Vince Carter, so I think that this trade could be realistic. So I'm going to pull the trigger. Okay. High angle, we should adjust the roster after your latest move. Would you rather do it yourself or have the coach take care of it? Let me see. Chris Dunn, 29, Zach LaVine, 32, Denzel Valentine, 29. Nope. Yes, we're giving the minutes to Laurie. And as well here, we're going to trade now Robin Lopez. Should we make, how is it? Oh shit, 70 overall. Okay, should we try, because we're putting the bench depth 10. We're going to change this again. Okay, and the minutes here are right. We have center, power forward, small forward, shooting guard, sorry. Yes, point guard and shooting guard, but I think that we are going to take, oh shit, front office. Well, no, we press, okay, we're going to go with Justin Holiday, edit player. Let's go. Oh, it's very good done. Well, very good, it is good done. We're changing him to small forward. 75 overall, he increases, okay. And now a coaching. Now this is done. Okay, I like our team. Now we're going to trade Robin Lopez because he's going to lead us to many wins that we don't want. Robin Lopez, get out of here. Amir Johnson, Matthew Dellavedova. I would like for aspiring contracts. Brandon Wright and Ben McLemore. No, Dwayne Dedmon, Kelly, Marvin, George, Jared Jack, Llewellyn, Terence Ross, Devin Harris. Yes, this could be a trade. Number 12. No, I don't like this one. No. Well, no. 26 years. Yeah, I'm good with the 12. Let's see if I can get a second rounder. No, man, we're giving more to you. What if we implement Quincy Pondexter because he ain't going to play with us this year? Could we make this? And we take this and take this? Okay. I like that trade. We have 26 minutes to give. Okay, Devin Harris, you ain't playing with me. Yes, you are, Dorian Finney-Smith. And now Felicio is going to enter the rotation as well. Okay. Plus one more in all the players. And let's do a thing. I'm going to end this one here because I don't want it to be extremely long, the video, and I'm going to start taping the next one, which will be the first game against the Toronto Raptors. Let's see.